You slide the final tumbler pin into place and hear the lock click with a satisfying, oiled smoothness. Mr. Chatterjee, a retired schoolteacher with kind eyes and shaking hands, pats you on the back. "You're a lifesaver," he says, and presses a few folded notes into your palm. "Locked myself out at midnight. My wife would have killed me." You smile, pocket the cash, and drop your tools back into your worn leather pouch. The building corridor smells of old wood and coconut oil. It's 12:17 a.m. You walk down the narrow stairs, your footsteps echoing against the grimy walls. Outside, the street is empty, the air thick with the promise of rain. Your dented Maruti van sits under a flickering streetlight. You're about to unlock the door when a shadow detaches itself from the alley. He's tall, gaunt, wearing a raincoat that hasn't seen rain yet. His hand comes up, and you see the gun before you see his face. "Locksmith?" he asks. The word hangs in the damp air. You nod. He gestures toward a black sedan with its engine idling. "Got a door needs opening. Get in." You look at the gun, then at the deserted street. There's no one to hear you shout, no one to notice if you disappear. You get in the car. They drive you to a warehouse near the old dockyard. Inside, crates stacked to the ceiling, the smell of rust and stale cigarettes. The man with the gun pushes you toward a heavy steel door with an elaborate commercial lock. "Open it," he says. 2 minutes. You want to tell them you fix residential locks, help old ladies who misplace their keys, install deadbolts for small offices. You don't crack warehouse vaults. You don't work with men who carry pistols and speak in ultimatums. But the gun is now pressing against your spine. You open your pouch. Your hands do the work before your mind can protest. Pick gun. Tension wrench. Feel the pins surrender one by one. Click. The door swings open. Inside, filing cabinets. The man in the raincoat grins, shoves a fat envelope into your shaking fingers. "Good job. Forget this address. Forget us, or we'll help you forget." They leave you there, in the dark warehouse, with the rain starting to drum on the tin roof. The envelope has 50,000 rupees in neat stacks, your monthly income for the last 6 months combined. You walk back home, 3 kilometers through the drizzle, and you hide the money inside the false bottom of your toolbox. A week passes. Then your phone buzzes with an unknown number. "Heard you can open anything. There's a jewelry showroom on Lamington Road. The grill lock at the back entrance. Tonight. 2 lakh rupees." You should hang up. You should call the police and file an anonymous report. But your daughter's school fees are overdue. Your mother's dialysis bills are piling up on the kitchen table, each one stamped with an angry red "overdue." You give them the okay. That night, you disable the lock in 43 seconds. The crew slips in, fills their bags, slips out. No alarms, no violence. You receive your money in a Ziploc bag. It's the easiest 2 lakh you've ever made. Word spreads quietly in the way of these things. A phone call from a number you never save. An address texted with no name. You become a ghost that opens doors for other ghosts. An electronics shop. A politician's unguarded campaign office. A customs warehouse where seized goods gather dust. You never ask what's behind the doors. You just open them and walk away. The money comes in thick envelopes, sometimes a backpack left in your van. You start buying better tools. A German pick gun that hums with precision. Night vision goggles. A compact angle grinder for the stubborn safes. You tell your mother you've started a consultancy business. You pay off the loans. You buy your daughter a new laptop, the one she'd circled in a catalog. She hugs you so tight you think your ribs might crack. Months roll by. You've made more money than the last 5 years combined. The toolbox is now stuffed with cash, and you've started a second hiding spot inside the hollowed-out back seat of the van. You start to feel invincible, invisible, necessary. That's the first mistake. It's a Tuesday in November. You finish a small job, a locked garage behind a shut-down restaurant, an easy padlock. You pocket the fee and head back to your van. A white delivery truck is parked inches from your bumper, boxing you in. The side door rolls open before you can react. Two men, larger and more silent than any you've encountered before, grab you. A hood goes over your head. Your tools are taken. You're shoved into the back of the truck, and the engine rumbles to life. The drive is long, maybe an hour. When the hood is removed, you're in a basement. It's all gray concrete and fluorescent lights that buzz like trapped insects. A man in a perfectly tailored charcoal suit stands before you. Behind him is a vault door, not a safe, but a walk-in vault, a thick circular thing of polished steel and spinning bolts. "You're the locksmith," he says. It's not a question. He gestures toward the vault. Inside is a ledger, handwritten. It contains the names of every judge, every police commissioner, every minister who has accepted money from my organization. Someone locked it in there as insurance. I need it out tonight. You shake your head. You tell him you don't do vaults like this. It could take days, even with the right tools. He smiles. You'll have time. He points to a corner. There's a narrow cot, a bucket, a stack of bottled water. You'll live here until it's open. You want to scream, to fight, but your body is frozen. Two guards bring over your toolbox, the same one from your van. They've gone through it, dumped everything on a tarp. They slide over the tools you need, picks, tension bars, a borescope. The vault door looms. You take a deep breath and start. The next several hours are a blur of metallic clinks and whispered curses. Your fingers go numb. Your back screams. The pins inside this lock are custom-made, nasty little things that seem to fight back. But you've spent years inside locks, learning their secrets, seducing them open. Around 4 a.m., you hear the final cam align. You spin the wheel, and the vault door swings open with a sound like a dying whale. Inside, on a single metal shelf, sits a leather-bound ledger. The man in the suit appears behind you. He picks up the ledger, flips through it, and lets out a long, satisfied breath. "Excellent," he says. He turns to you. "Now, there's a second job." He points deeper into the vault. You look. At the back, half hidden in shadow, is a smaller door with a digital keypad and a biometric scanner. "That's your new home. We can't have a man like you walking around. Someone might borrow you. From now on, you live here. You work here." You stumble backward, but two guards block your path. The suit continues. "Whenever we need a lock opened, you'll do it. You'll be fed, you'll be comfortable, but you will not leave." He gestures, and one guard steps forward, holding a small ankle monitor. They snap it on you. Try to cut it, try to run, and the basement fills with a gas that will make you sleep for a very long time. He smiles. "We take care of our assets." They push you through the smaller door. It's a tiny room, windowless, with a cot bolted to the floor and a stainless steel toilet. A heavy steel door hisses shut behind you. The lock engages with a sound you know intimately, that final deadbolt sliding home. You're on the other side of the door now, the side you've spent a lifetime learning to escape from. Your tools are gone. Your phone is gone. The only thing they left you is a single dim light bulb and the weight of understanding. You spent your whole life opening doors. Now you are the one locked inside. You spent your whole life setting things free. Now you are the one who will never be free. You were the locksmith. You have become the locked.